Hi, my name is Steve Glazer. I'm a criminal defense attorney with the Glazer Law Office, and we're going to talk a little bit about domestic violence. In Arizona, domestic violence merely just defines a relationship. So you would have a substantive charge, let's say assault, for example. Let's say you and your significant other, you get into a pushing match and you're hit in the face and you get a black eye. You've been assaulted. And it happened with your significant other. Your significant other punched you. All right. Since it's your significant other, you guys live together, maybe you have kids together, or even if you don't live together, but you've been intimate with each other, you've had sex, you will fall into a classification as called domestic violence. So it just defines the relationship. I've been assaulted by someone who I have a relationship with. The statute is very broad. It doesn't even have to be with a significant other. It could just be with your roommate if you live together. So for example, two college students, they get into a shouting match about dirty dishes, and the neighbor calls the police. Police show up and hear you guys shouting. It would be disorderly conduct, making unreasonable noise, by domestic violence because you had this argument with someone who you live with. What does this mean to you and what to expect? Well, it's kind of a big deal, even though the relationship really shouldn't matter. But if you get convicted of a domestic violence charge, what you should expect is, one, mandatory domestic violence counseling. That's 6 months long in Arizona. Number two, the biggest factor for a lot of people is you lose your right to bear arms. So if you're a hunter, if you have any aspiration of being in law enforcement or the military, if you have a domestic violence conviction, you lose your right to bear arms. You can no longer be a police officer, be in the military, you can't hunt, anything having to do with a gun. So domestic violence convictions are a really big deal. If you're ever in this situation, it's always best to have an attorney. Give me a call. I handle these type of cases every day. I'll be happy to talk your case over with you, go over your options. My name's Steve Glazer, 928-213-9253. Thanks.